Alright, let me just grab my chats. We're looking for the crowns from Mizu. You're going to hear some... excuse me. You're going to hear some very loud booming in the background every so often. And that's because there's a big giant thunderstorm happening right now. Which is pretty cool, actually. I like me a good thunderstorm. Yeah, and there's the puzzle. Okay, none of these things are the same shape. God. Put this here. Put this here so I can see the chat. The other chat here. And now I can see what people have to say. No top chat. Everybody's chat is equally important. Alright. So, now what we're doing is, I'm not actually doing my no faint run today. I'm on my main character, and we're looking for... we're looking for large crown Mizutsune. Mizutsune. Whatever. You know what? Matter of fact, let's lance it, because... Lance just tears Mizutsune apart. Eat... There are two of them on the map right now, but I already checked them. They're not crowns. So let's rest. I found that they show up a lot in the evening and during inclemency. But whilst we're waiting for them to show up, we're not just going to keep resting because they increased the price of resting. They increased it from 300 to 500 points. Usually one will show up. If there's not one on the forecast, we'll rest. But while we wait for the ones that are forecast to show up, we'll hunt other things. So let's see. Where are we now?
I was given a message for you.
I don't care. Oh, see? One on the map already. Are you our gold crown? 4 stars. Because as far as crowns go, Mizutsune is the only one that I don't have... that has crowns that I don't have both crowns for. I don't think Zoshia has crowns. I know that Jindahad doesn't. Why is my horse not going in the right direction? Maybe it is. You're about to hear some loud booming in the background. That's just, we got a thunderstorm going on in the real world. Holy crap, it just started pouring. Well, at least like it'll be a little less dry. There are no silly questions here. Well, there probably are, but I'll answer it anyway. It'll be a little less dry, so the nosebleeds and the dry eyes will hopefully go away. Not a crown, but you know what? I'm not happy it's not a crown, so we're going to take it out anyway. Alright. There are no people and arcade noises in the background. Oh, I was trying to come up with, like, a wise guy answer, but I couldn't. I'm sorry. It's, I snuck into a quiet arcade, into a closed arcade, and we're streaming from there. We're streaming from, dial-up internet. I don't know why I thought that would work. Gotta try and get those perfect blocks. There it is. Not a perfect block, but just a cool thing. That's the face once. The face actually breaks twice. Which is funny to me because, Rathalos and Rathian, their faces used to break. And now they don't break at all, but they gave him 2. Yeah. Oh, we got us a wound. Let's grab it. That was... I'm doing good. It's, very dark and thundering outside, which is my favorite type of weather. Problem is, in the house, since I moved, my current house does not have a covered porch, so I can't really sit outside and watch thunderstorms, but, I'll have a gazebo soon. Trying to get one of those tent gazebos, because they're not super expensive. Oh, I missed. Tickler, thank you for following. I also very much miss arcade. Just the overall atmosphere of it. I mean, if you think about it, an arcade was the birthplace of microtransactions. Difference is we didn't have machines like that at home back in the day. Back in the day, the machines we had at home were NES or SNES, so, like, there was a reason to go to an arcade and spend that money. We got a wound on the tail. I already have his full armor set and the weapons I want, but we gotta get the crowns. This, unfortunately, is not a crown. This is just one that wasn't a crown, and I was mad at it for not being a crown, so we're taking it out as an act of retaliation. How long does it take to get the... what you call it? Okay, we got both head breaks. Oh, he's underground. How long does it take to get the... oh god, what's it called? The power clash. Broke the claw. Break the tail. Yeah. So now it's just a matter of beating him. We've broken everything. See what I mean, though? The, what you call it? The lance just tears him apart. I'm not even that good with the lance, and this is going very well. Yeah, I don't know. I haven't figured it out. I do have a gun lance. I just don't use them very often. I haven't quite gotten the combos down for gun lance yet. That and hunting horn are the only weapons I can't use at least pretty well. Oh, dang. I was hoping to end by catching that wound, but I waited too long. There it is. I like that they added some moves from Soul Seer Mizutsune. Because that's pretty neat, honestly. Okay. What we need is a little health. And for him to be poisoned. Gotta sharpen anyway. The arcade game I plugged the most quarters into, probably Metal Slug. Well, I don't remember which one, but definitely, almost definitely a no. What am I saying? Lance is not my main weapon, by the way. Pretty much everything except the bow, the hammer, the hunting horn, and the gun lance are my mains. I use everything. As for the game I put the most quarters into, it's definitely Mortal Kombat 3. I said Metal Slug, but I always answer besides Mortal Kombat, because like, I used to play at local arcade tournaments for Mortal Kombat 3, so it's hard to count it. Oh, man, I remember. An important thing I learned from my parents. Probably something to do with money. Hold on, let me finish the fight. I can answer that. It's just hard for me to focus on such a big question and fight this thing at the same time. Oh, what? Come on. That is not what I intended to do. I really need to customize my, my radial menus. Oh, man, I was hoping he would step into that trap. That would have been great. And Zero, thank you for sharing and following. I think you also followed. Most important thing I learned from my parents, though, is you don't have to stick with a job that you hate just because you've been there for X amount of time or because you don't want to have to look for something else. I'm trying to word that the best way I can. Because, yeah. I learned that from them. Basically, if you don't like what you're doing job-wise, find something else. I learned that. Whoa! You are... I gotta get out of this corner for sure. That Rathalos is a bit of an issue, but I don't care. We're almost done with this guy, and I just want to finish it. I hate his little belly, what you call it, belly concave, because that's what happens when... Yeah, but as far as what arcade game I played the most, I'd have to say it's Mortal Kombat 3, if we're not counting that, because tournament play is what really made me spend a lot of quarters on that. Probably Metal Slug. I want to say it was Metal Slug, too. I don't remember what one they had at my local arcade. I'm playing on PS5. I ended up buying it on PS5 because I knew about the hardware issues. That and my PC might not even run it because I desperately need a new one. Alright. So that's a Mizutsune. See if we got another one yet, or when we will. Nope, just a Thuna. When are we gonna... Okay, so we're not going to see another one in the next day, so we're going to rest. First, though, because sometimes tempered one will show up in Runes of Wyveria. Nope. Yeah. Yeah, the big thing right now I'm trying to do is get a new PC. Look at all those Yin Kutkus. Oops. I want to go for the RTX 5080 video card, but 5070 Ti is like, I think, $600 cheaper. And I really don't need anything more than that. I play at 1080p, so I don't feel I need 4K gaming. People want that, that's fine. I don't need it. Doesn't improve the experience enough to justify the difference in price for me. So let's see. No? Okay. Check Wyveria. Nope. Rest. Clemency. Let's say evening. Yeah, we got severe thunderstorm warnings for the... It says until 11:45 a.m. It is now 11:50 a.m., so why am I still seeing the warning? It definitely did thunderstorm for about 2 minutes, then it ended.
I was given a message for you.
No. Okay, so let's check Wyveria, and then, if not, I'm going to try something else entirely. Alright, guys, I got another idea.
Yes.
Am I more likely to get a big one if I go tempered? Yeah.
Hello.
I am not in offline mode. Here's my question. If I am in offline mode, why can't I just switch to online mode in that menu? We're just going to find random people and hunt as many Mizutsune as we can. Mizutsune as we can. Until we get those crowns. Hold on, I'll show you what crowns I do have, which is basically all of them.
Hello.
Can you search for a lobby a little faster, please? People are waiting.
Understood.
All right.
Right.
And what we'll do is after each quest, we'll check if we have any. I'm not in offline mode. I just went in... You know, this game really... I love this game, but it gets on my nerves sometimes. It really does get on my nerves sometimes.
Understood. Yes.
Wonder if I'm getting like internet slowdown because of the weather. Is that a thing that happens? I know if it gets windy, sometimes it knocks it out for a little while. But it's not really windy, it's just raining. I really do, actually. I think when such a time comes as I do have my better PC, I'm going to switch to PC because the loading times will be probably faster. And from what I understand, they fix most of the issues.
Have another hut with no surprises today.
Alright, we'll check him when we get there, see if he's a
Don't let
crown.
them go to waste.
They are going to waste. I don't need them.
Way to go!
They should add an armor skill later on down the line that makes your horse go faster. I know it's not a horse, but that's just what I keep calling it. Alright, let's see if this is a crown. Nope, not a crown, but we'll take it out anyway. Oh, great. Trying to hit the claws, but not doing a very good job. About it. He's not getting far. Oh, wow. He's been pooped on. What was that? Oh. Exactly what you'd expect. Oh, that he went to sleep, didn't he? That's my bad. That's my B. That's why I mostly play solo. Dang it. I'm actually better off not blocking the screams because what I've just realized that I've forgotten is that I have earplugs. Just trying to heal here, dude. Ah, 2 for flinching. It shows up sporadically in the forest and in Wyveria. So basically it can show up anytime, it's just extremely rare. Right now I'm just doing SOS flares in between when I see them, so hopefully I'll get lucky and someone will be hunting the, I'm hoping I'll get lucky and someone will be hunting the crown one. Can't run up that wall. What was that? They're gonna finish it before I get my pokes in. Hey! I was trying to do that. Tickle time. Tickle, 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 tickle. Alright, I'll probably be on for another half hour if we don't get some more viewers in. I'll go longer if we start to see some viewership. TikTok just doesn't like me lately. Now, before the events of January 19th, I was getting triple-digit concurrence. I got 4 people watching now. I had 100, 150 per stream for the majority of each stream. I don't know what happened. I don't know. Maybe I have to go back to playing PS1 games. Alright, so that wasn't the crown. Do we have any more now? Nope. Let's try resting. I wish this game would load a little faster. I wish it would load much, much faster. I'm doing this voice to freak people out. Alright, nope, no Mizutsune. Let's check Wyveria. Nope, so we'll do another SOS. No, 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 wait, no, that one's not going to be... Dang it. I can't drop out either because that's rude. That's not going to be a crown. Oh, man. I meant to hit I should just switch it so I only find investigation so I don't do that by accident. Alright, let's get this done quick.
Have another hut with no surprises today.
Check it anyway when I get there, but I think the story quest one's always going to be the same size, and it's not a crown. Here we go, rocket ship. My character stayed in space longer than Katy Perry did. And accomplished more. That's double attack. Oh yeah, I forgot. I meant to check. But I doubt it. Nope, no crown. I meant to charge. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. He's on the other side of the waterfall, making him very difficult to see. And now he's over here. Why does it look like when they're like under waterfalls and stuff, it looks like there's dithering, but dithering has not been a thing since PS1. Ah! Yeah, it looks like there's dithering there, which doesn't make any sense. Okay, up here. Anybody got anything special they want to do? I didn't bring bombs. I know I should have. Okay, are we capturing? Who's leading the quest? I don't want to be party to capturing if the quest leader didn't want to capture. But I also don't want to kill it if the quest leader did want to capture. Okay, I guess we are. I don't care one way or the other. I just know, like, it's common courtesy. Don't capture a monster on somebody else's quest. I don't know why. Like, it doesn't make a difference to me, but common courtesy, that's all. Like, if you're in someone's house and they tell you to take your shoes off, you know, your shoes are brand new dress shoes that you haven't even worn outside. It doesn't make sense, but they asked you to, and it's their house. All right. Now, let's try this again. Not enough time has passed to... So I think this is going to be our pattern. We're going to rest. Check for Mizutsune. If we don't find one, we'll do SOS or two, and then we'll do it again. I got to remember to pick the investigations, though, because I don't think that the main line quest one can be a crown.
I was given a message for you.
So let's see. No. No. Check Wyveria. No. Oh, yep. We got one in Wyveria coming in about half hour. So we'll do a couple of SOSs and not reset, and then we'll go after the one in Wyveria. That one's 5-star difficulty instead of 3 or 4, so I don't know if that dictates anything about its size, but we'll see. I think in the old games, if they were bigger, they were usually tougher. Okay, come on, come on. You know what?
By order of
Let's also eat real quick.
we received supply items. Don't let them go to waste.
Don't tell me what to do with my supplies, Alma. Oh, yeah. Thanks. It's, Mizutsune and then the Kamchaki... Some kind of Kamchaki bug mask. I really want layered weapons, though, because whenever I get a good layered set, none of my weapons match it. Alright, so first thing we're going to do is see if this is a crown. We cannot leave the quest. We're going to finish it because it's rude to join a quest and leave. And I don't do rude. No crown. Dang it. Oh, dang. He wasn't done yet. Here we go into space. And accomplishing a lot more going up in the air than Katy Perry did. Break, break, break. This is SpongeBob with the bubbles. First go like this, spin around, stop, double take 3 times. 1, 2, 3. Then... in pelvic thrust! Woo! Woo! Stop on your right foot, don't forget it! Now it's time to bring it around town. Bring it around town. I'm trying to get the crowns now. It's not as easy as it was with the other monsters, because he doesn't show up as often. Oh. Rumpopolo is actually one of the first ones I found, strangely enough. The first one I finished, I think was Gypsaros. Oh, someone fainted. Yeah. I'm trying to think. The tough one? No, I know what the tough one for me was. The tough one for me was Fulgur Anjanath. That's the one I kept finding silver crowns for him. Him and Shei Wu. Haha. Oh. Somebody done blew up. Oh, right. You're not guarding while you're dodging. In my power. Found a spot here, didn't we? Couldn't see what he was doing. That's my excuse. Yeah, it took me a while to get those two, to get Shei Wu and Vulgar Anjanath. In fact, those were the last two I got. Uh-oh, sleep. Oh, he's not sleeping. He's exhausted. You're not going anywhere, pal. I guess you are going somewhere. Oh, boy. Oh, I'm yawning. Come back. Well, don't come back, but stop. Oh, he's not. Dang it. And bazam. No, I want you to go for the tail. Wait. Oh, you... This has nothing to do with you. It has nothing to do with you either. Or you. Unless you're a crown. Nope. No crowns. Alright. Anybody got duty? Sorry, I'm not dealing with that. That's annoying. Not worried about the tail. I've already got more parts from Mizutsune than I'm ever gonna need. No, other way, other way. What are you doing? Turn around! Second head break. Wait, did we already get the second head break? Am I doing this for nothing? We must have. We have to have. Alright. We'll check if the one coming to the Runes of Wyveria is a crown, and we'll do one more SOS before it arrives. Whoa. Oh, god dang it. Hang on. One second, guys. I have a friend, his name is Nicholas O'Teen, if you catch my drift. And the device that delivers my friend Nicholas O'Teen came open and leaked all over the place. Sounds even worse. All right. So where are we on this one we had up here? He is arriving in... The time has not changed. Does time not change while I'm on a quest? Alright then, forget it. We'll do one more SOS. And hope we get it. Try this one. Okay, try this one. Did I get knocked offline again? Apparently not. All right. See if this one's what we're looking for, or one of the things we're looking for. See, this is not only a pop filter, but a glasses adjuster. Oh. I wrote that just now, and it was terrible, but you know what? When's the last time you wrote a funny song? By the way, all of my shout-outs end with the word slappy. Alright, let's check if it's a crown. It's not nearly as close as I thought it was. Well, they're already breaking the head. I better get over there. Nope, no crown. That was not how I intended for that to go. I need to remember not to block the screens, because it actually gives me a longer animation, because I have earplugs, so like blocking the screen actually makes it take longer for me to recover. Alright, head's fully broken. Not sure what happened there. I just really want to get them out. I'm not sure why. There we go. The best old Monster Hunter game, if you want to get into the old ones. The old ones are going to be very difficult to get into for obvious reasons. I would say start at Generations Ultimate or 4. If you can get your hands on 4. And go backward from there. No, run, dude. The further backwards you go, the less user-friendly these games become. Let's be honest with ourselves. Hey. Getting at least one hit in while I'm running. Oops. That's how you do it.
This is a rare research opportunity. Can't let it go to waste.
Oh, good stretch. All right, folks, no luck on the crowns. I'm going to call it for the afternoon. We'll be back on Monday, back to our full-time streaming schedule. I don't know what we'll be playing. We'll decide when the time comes.